Hello everybody, Mike from Gozo. I'm with Mika today and I'll turn the camera on shortly back to her, but just wanted to let you know that I'm back at the Schlendi Valley, again the place that we come to probably the most frequently because it's so close to our house. And today, as you can see, I'm trying to get a little bit of the view here. I'll change back to, there we go. So there's Mika having a nice time, and I'll start up here. You can see it's windy. I'm sure you can hear it on the video, and rather choppy actually. Of course, you know, we're in the middle of October, so there's this change of seasons that brings with it quite a bit of rain, and you'll start seeing the countryside actually starting to get green. If you guys have been following my videos, you've probably noticed how brown it is here, but you can see now that we're starting to get some green. It's been raining now for, I'd say for about 2 weeks, which is very normal for this time of year, and it will continue now raining on and off through probably March, April. You know, this is the rainy season. We don't get any rain here during the summer. So that's just a quick information about the weather and the climate in Malta. So as time goes by, you'll see that everything starts to turn green, and it's just really, really, excuse me, beautiful here. As you can see, Mika's, as I've said many times, she does not go far. She stays very close to me. She's always watching me and looking back to see where I am. If she lags behind, she catches up. She doesn't just stay behind. She starts running when I've stopped. And I'll do this right now on these. This is a watchtower from, we're talking in the 1600s. Refurbished, obviously, but it's been here since 1600. And I'm going to show you what she does now. I'm going to keep the camera on her, and she'll basically track me. So whatever I do, she tends to just go along. So if I sit down here, she'll obviously investigate the area close by, maybe even check for threats, which is her nature. Even at night, where Kyle comes up to the bedroom and sometimes even sleeps in the bed, Mika refuses to come upstairs at night. She will sleep right in front of the front door in the hallway. And I really, I mean, again, I'm not going to try to explain a lot of things, but it's my impression that that's where she feels she belongs, guarding the entrance to her pack. And every night, that's where she sleeps, in the hallway, in front of the door, in front of the front door. It's really amazing. So, as you can see, and I'm just sitting here now for the sole purpose to show you what she does, her behavior. Again, as I've said to you many times, and by the way, thank you for all the comments and subscriptions. We're getting very close to 600-700 subscriptions now, which is way beyond my expectations. I mean, I had no expectations. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of showing you her behavior without me saying anything. I'm just talking, as you can see in the camera, and she's just staying very near, obviously smelling and enjoying herself as such, but at the same time she keeps coming by me, which is interesting. And she does this behavior a lot while we're walking. She tends to go to a perimeter, whatever that perimeter may be, and then comes back and just walks past me, like brushes alongside of me, and then goes back again. It's a very repetitive behavior. The other day, my wife was completely shocked. She was with Kyle, and of course when she's with Kyle, she tends to wander. Mika! 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 Let's see where she went. Oh, there she is. So come on, Mika, come here. Come on. Come on, Poopa. Come on. Good girlie. Stay here. Yeah. So she was, I don't know, 500 meters away from us with Kyle, and I'm not exaggerating. So, but I didn't get any video. You just have to believe me. I just waved her. I just waved her over, kind of like, I can't see my hand now, but I just did this. No whistling, no calling, no nothing. Just literally waved as she was watching me. And sure enough, she starts trotting back to me, and both my wife and I were like shaking our heads because. I mean, I had heard a quote once where if you can get a Kangal to recall, you should get the Nobel Prize. And again, I don't want to get into the definitions of recall, but to me that was pretty spectacular. So anyway, pretty much it. Now see if I start walking, which I'll just start walking here, and you'll see she looks back. Again, I can't see the screen because of the bright sun and the dark glasses, but she will start tracking again, and without me having to say or do anything really to her. It's all on autopilot. But you can see, and again, I keep saying the same word, which is behavior. You can see how she constantly looks back. And that's, I know, is obviously is a sign that she is tracking me, which means, she's staying within a certain distance. She wants to make sure I'm okay. And also, obviously, she wants to make sure that she didn't turn right when I turned left, kind of thing. So I hope first of all, I hope you're enjoying the views because they're amazing. And I also hope that this will encourage you as far as the behavior of the Kangals and some of the misinformation that is out there. Very important. I repeat a lot of this on my videos. Never, ever generalize. Never say that breed does this, that breed does that. Not even the litter. You can't even say, well, that litter is this way or that litter is that way, because they are literally, no pun intended, individuals. And so you can see that I can pretty much take Mika anywhere, even in public. People have walked past us this morning, not even noticing them. I mean, she checks them to make sure, again, looks at them to see if there's a threat, and immediately dismisses the threat and continues on with her business. No problem at all. So I can take her to a crowded area, a quiet area. It doesn't matter. This is what she does. The only fear I have, of course, is cars, which I don't think that she would be car smart, as some dogs are, where they're aware of the cars and they avoid them, and they can even cross a street without getting hit. I don't think she's at that point. I don't need her to be at that point anyway. So anyway, from beautiful sunny Gozo in the middle of October, the weather's about I would say cool, 17, 18 degrees centigrade. And just do one more quick round. Mika, say bye. Say bye, Sabia. Okay? God bless you all. I wish you a wonderful weekend. And again, comments, questions, likes, subscriptions, all appreciated. Take care. Have a great time. Bye-bye. So, as you can see, Mika is resting comfortably after a very, very long walk that we had, almost an hour. And I wanted to make a quick note, so I'm going to turn the camera around and share some thoughts with you that I had as we were walking and as I was recording the video. And that is that for those of you who, like me, are trying to figure out what makes these dogs tick, mentally in their heads, I kind of have a theory, and again, as you can see, I don't teach and preach on this channel. I am sharing my experiences of raising two Kangals with whoever's interested. So And I think that's one of the things everybody enjoys, is that it's just a sharing of experiences. But um, Kyle is a thinker, and they're both intelligent. Let's start from that. They're both very, very intelligent dogs, as most Kangals are. As compared to any other creature, they're very intelligent. But when I look at Kyle and I look at his behavior, he is a thinker. I mean, it starts from the morning. Every morning when we wake up and walk down the steps, he walks to the top of the steps, sits down, and for a lack of a better explanation, it's almost like he's gathering his thoughts for the day. It's unbelievable. He'll sit there for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute or two, and then slowly, comes down the steps. And it's a religious routine that he does every morning. It's incredible. But when you watch him, you know from his eyes that he's processing information. He's thinking what's in a drawer, what happens when the door opens, what happens at a particular time of day. He knows the difference between going for a walk and going for a car ride. I mean, he's a thinking dog. And I think, and what I'm getting to the point is their behavior. Now, so bear with me just a second, and it'll all make sense to everybody. Mika, although just as intelligent, is an instinctive dog. Her mind processes information, but her actions are based almost exclusively on instinct, which is, for example, why I can't get her to stop barking at a dog. And wanting to go after a dog when she's in protect mode. And again, for those of you who've never seen any of my videos, she doesn't like charge after all the dogs. In fact, when she's off the leash, she'll walk right past dogs and not even bother them. But when she's in protect mode, like in the car or at a table and a dog walks by, she will become rather aggressive. But that is also, it's like everything in life has a light side and a dark side, a good and a bad. And so there are parts of her instinct that obviously are not great. Like, for example, this protective mode when it's overly used. Okay, but however, that's also what I think keeps her so close to me when we're walking, as you just saw in the video. And whether I'm sitting or whether I'm walking, she's as you know, much different than Kyle, who tends to just, he's gone as far as probably a kilometer away across a valley and comes back. And it's because I think, and this is just some thoughts that I put together, I think it's an instinct thing for her. In other words, when we are out walking, she is working, and her job is to monitor the environment, smells, sniffs, sounds, people and dogs and animals. But also, I am the livestock. So, what made me think about this is that when you see them with livestock, they don't really wander off much. They might go to a high ground and stay there in order to get more visibility to protect the herd. But some of them even stay within the herd, in the middle of the herd. And that got me to thinking that I think when she is out, this is what her instinct tell her to do. Her instinct is saying, look, walk with the human, protect the human, as they would any livestock. Whereas Kyle, it's like, once we get him off the leash, it's like fucking Disney World. I mean, it's like, you've had little kids, they take off running. Oh, look at this ride. Look at this. Oh, come on, you got. And I mean, it's almost like he waves us to follow him. He looks back like, hey, come over here. Look, there's this thing. It looks like a mouse, and it has like long hair and a snout. And oh no, that's a hedgehog. That's Kyle. I mean, to him, he's going to Disney, which is hysterical. Whereas Mika is more the instinctive dog. So and it's also obvious because when Kyle is in this Disneyland mode, which he is almost all the time when we're out, when something does happen, a possible threat, a snake slithers by, he processes it. In other words, he doesn't act goofy. He becomes very serious, and he analyzes the situation. And there are a couple of times where the hair came up on his back, which tells me, look, I mean, if the shit hits the fan, he's going to go. So that's the difference. And in the video I said, don't generalize, and I think that's the key, is to not generalize. Now, the only question mark I still have left, and I'd appreciate any comments or advice, is whether what I just described has to do with female and male. And from two standpoints. One is if females are more instinctive than males, and also if females mature quicker than the males. And I think the answer to the second question is yes. I think females do mature and act more mature quicker than the males, because I've been told that for a Kangal to really become serious, to become a mature dog, it takes 2 to 3 years. And I'm sure that's probably true, because several people have told me that. So, but the difference in males and females, that's something I need to hear from you guys, people that have had these beautiful creatures, to see if in fact that the females, I know for a fact that the females are the ones that actually kill the predators. And I don't even know exactly what that means, as far as I'm sure males will kill predators, but I think the meaning of that is that the females tend to be the more aggressive half of the breed. So, but anyway, any comments about that, I would really appreciate that. So thanks. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a Saturday afternoon here, and have a great weekend, guys. Love you, and God bless you.